Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're continuing San Marino Challenge here. San Marino Challenge is to take the tiny microstate of San Marino from the bottom of the FIFA rankings all the way to number 1 in the world. Number 1. While simultaneously taking a team based in San Marino all the way to Champions League glory. And in order to do that, for the save, we have taken over a club that was in the Italian pyramid before folding in 2019, San Marino Calcio. With all the money we were given in this save, we decided to dump it all into this to see if this is even possible. Can anyone actually do this? We'd have no idea. So that's what we're trying to find out. We're in the 5th season. This is our first season in the top flight. We are currently sitting in 8th somehow. That's the lowest we can finish, is in 8th. 7th is European Conference League football. We are currently 3 points behind. 2 matches to go. So we got Parma, and I believe we finish up. Who do we finish up with? Udinese, yeah. We have had a little bit of problems here. Draws. Did pretty good draws here though. Against Roma and Milan. We'll take those. Especially this one, since we had Liam Reed sent off. So that was rough. Didn't play that well. This is a disappointment. But then we followed that up with a couple of wins against Sampdoria and Torino at home. Good wins here. Victor Michel's gone off once again, as he is scoring goals left and right again. Goal. And they had a hat trick in this one against Bologna. This was not very heavy match for us because kind of got jobbed out by the refs here a little bit. Yeah, it was not fun, but we are managing even against the corruptness of the Italian division, or the Italian top flight here. We know mob money is involved here, so they do not like that we came out of nowhere to join in the party here. So we got 2 left here. Like I said, Parma and Udinese. We saw the table 12 and 13. So mid-table sides. If we can get 2 wins, 2 wins would get us into Europe. Unless something really weird happens, because we have the goal differential advantage, and I think wins as well over Atalanta. So we're scoring goals pretty well. 7th. So you can see from the schedule, we are now 10th in goals allowed. We have not been super tight here. Given up 3 here against Atalanta, twice to 2 to Napoli, not too bad, but 2 to Hellas Verona, bad. A couple here, but this 5 spot Bologna put up on us is not cool. Not cool, man. So we are down a man for this one. Gochukwu has been called up for the U20 tournament. It's not until June, but apparently Spain had to call him up a month beforehand for some reason, and we didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have pulled him back. So that's gonna hurt us a little bit because our other defensive midfielder, Lahane, is suspended for this one. It's not fun. Gotta skip that one with all the words. It's kind of distracting. But we should be good. Hara can play there. He's just not going to play as a halfback. Away to Parma. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, Victor Michel is very much on fire right now. 5 goals in the last 3 matches. But he scored a lot in the past. What is this? The past 8 matches? 10 matches. Last 10 matches. No, 11 matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 matches, so he's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 12 and 12. So he's firing away for us right now. So that's what we're dealing with. We got Parma today, right up. So we're gonna try and finish up this bit of season tonight. See what we can do. It's not been too good for us, so I'm not expecting too much out of this, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. It's a little more attacking than normal, but we're going to see how it goes. Riva also has been amazing, by the way. 14 assists. He is tied for the league lead in assists. So he's got 8 goals and 14 assists in the league, which is quite good. The press is on him because he's not scoring a lot, but come on, he's been in, it's 22 goals he's been involved with. That is amazing. All right, let's get into it a little bit here. So I can push through this. Nobody expects to get a result, but I don't think so. It's not no pressure. I want us to actually have a little bit of pressure. I didn't put too much pressure on him. There should go. Okay. Let's take a look at the opposition here. Press, 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 press. We're not pressing any of the strikers. We're just marking them. All right. Not sure about that one. What about... I don't think we need to go in hard on any of those. Okay. Left, right, right. All right. So this is a mirror match here. We'll see how we can do here against this. How big an absence will Uchukwu be because of his international commitments? All right, yeah, it's up to the squad to make sure we don't miss them. It is kind of some bold because there's no way he should have left already. I could understand. I figured he was gonna leave right after the last match, which is in a week. So yeah, that's just some. Yeah. I make criticism that you struggled to be as defensively secure as the board would like. Will we see any improvements in the front today? Look, I wanted to defend as well as we attack. It's just not always that easy. Yeah, I think it's the one. All right. Yeah, I mean, normally we're very tight, but we've been playing more attacking as we've realized that we are actually a good team. And actually, we play better attacking. We score a lot when we do that. Sorry, turn this down a little bit. All right. Here we go. I'm not hopeful of a defensive performance here. We are, like I said, we have not as defensively sound lineup in, especially with Hara. Jesus. Especially with Hara playing in the defensive midfielder role. He's not as defensively good as any of the others, even though he's much better on the ball. This is terrible. Y'all gotta do something. You might have to play on the counter a little bit here. Although they do something against us, we'll probably step that up and have to go full on here. Alright guys, come on. Not seeing anything. We are just stifling them at this point. Not creating anything. Oh, what is going on there? What was Mancini doing? Pull it out a little bit. Obviously it means we're not holding onto the ball very well either. I mean, we need a win. So, I mean, we probably should attack a bit. And go for it, but we'll hold it tight for a little bit longer here. Oh, but now we're holding possession. I did not realize we were holding possession like that. We're gonna up it if we're holding possession. Hit him. Here, hit him. Hit him. Thank you. Go. Ah, you got slowed down. Oh, great ball. Not the best finisher. Alright, so they're giving us the ball now. We will need to do something with it then. I'm not happy with our performance. Just give it everything you guys got. Come on, y'all. I need more out of you, Riva, and more out of you, Mancini. I can kneel at both of you. I don't want to tick it up yet. We'll go with this and maybe ticking up the pressure in a few minutes. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Depending on how much we create here. Be important for us. Problem is we don't really have anyone to play to back up Hara right now. Guess Urza could. We really needed it. But I prefer not to. I'd prefer to score and then kind of go into a shell. Kind of save him. Look at that. How's that not a penalty? 100% would be a penalty called on us. 100%. Believe me, I've seen it. I believe we've been called for 7 or 8 penalties in the past few years. Not one of them have been an actual penalty. Even the commentary has been like, that's not even a foul. Or that's harsh. But they've been given anyway. That's how I know that it's a corrupt league, because it always happens. We've gotten one that I thought was a bit of a not a penalty. But we have not been given that many penalties, so it's kind of hard to really be about it that way, Reed. Just, come on. Now they're starting to hold possession against us here a little bit. Interesting. Oh, come on, he took that. How did he not? Oh, see, here we go. This is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened on our end. That did not get called for a penalty. But look at it. It just got called here. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. We had the same thing happen on our end. Not called. Here. Obviously it's getting called because it's not us. It's 100% of the time this is going to happen. It's absolute bull that this stuff happens. They always do this to us. I was just talking about this. This is exactly what happens. See, it's not a penalty. VAR is gonna look at it and they're not gonna overturn it because they get killed. It's so terrible. Good save. We're still up in the pressure. We're gonna take this to him. I'm already not too happy about this. we gotta score anyway, so we wanna make sure that we have a chance. There we go. Come on, we gotta hold on. We have apparently had 60%. What the hell? Come on, that's terrible. There's no way that should ever go. That should not beat a freaking lower league keeper, let alone mine. So weak. That is so weak. Let me guess, he's got like 2 for long shots. Yeah. You can see my frustration here. Of course they're gonna do this to me because that's just what happens. This game is gonna cheat. It always does. It does not like when we do anything. Might be seeing that goal for some time. Yeah, whatever. That's terrible. Should never happen. God, I don't know what's going on here. For a team that had no possession, all of a sudden that's all they have is possession. Good ball. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. It's a great turn too. Don't worry about yellow cards right now. I cannot believe Mancini is playing so badly. Why are you anxious? Why are you people acting like this is freaking terrible? Come on. Guys in the middle not playing well. No one wants to play well right now, do they? This is the problem right now. I don't have my backup is Schmetzer. He's not offensively any good. I don't want to pull Mancini because he's usually very good offensively. Next year we'll have Victor Luis at least. He at least is decent going forward. Kind of walk into this a little bit. Just a 0 shots on target, so it's even worse. All right. We are supposed to be pressing them, correct? Ball taken, of course, somehow player doesn't get to it, even though he took the ball from him. Yet he's can't get to it somehow. The guy had to turn around all the way and still, yeah, that does not even make sense. Like, in any way. Does not make any sense. Look at this mother. You gotta be kidding me. This dude sucks. He is terrible. And yet he's doing that. It's so terrible. It is so terrible. I cannot believe this. This guy, so terrible. Well, guess what, team? I'm super pissed at you. Well, they're fired up, but you're not playing very well. Not happy at all about this. Not at all. I don't know what we got here. What do we got? What do we got? It's so ugly. So ugly. Zero shots on target, of course. That's just terrible. Terrible performance. It really is. It really is very. This is really bad. That wouldn't have been called anyway. Doesn't matter. Get that ref jab. Love that. Please, why would you say that? Why would the assistant even say that? No. Probably should have thrown the water bottle too. That was god awful. I guess we're locked in that 8th spot then. Must be disappointing to lose, but is there even more frustration at the fact that your side failed to register so much as a shot on target? I'm embarrassed now what the players are too, because they should be. That was terrible. Maybe I guess we're not completely out of the race, but still. Guy's so bad. I can't believe he did anything to us. Can't believe he did anything. How disappointed are you? No way we should have done anything but win that match. That was the best play. I don't care about this dude. We made him look good. I'm not happy about that because he sucks. Team has struggled on the road for a long time now. Why can't you put an end to their misery? Naturally favor the home team. No, they naturally favor any team that's a real team. Guess they didn't like that. Usually normally the press eats that kind of stuff up. But we're not happy about this. This is just terrible. He's mad because I called him out. So I don't care. Why do I care about the other team's player? Who cares? We're never signing him. He's 27. We would never sign him anyway. We don't care. He's not any good. Anyway. Our backup keeper's mad for some reason. I don't know. He's enraged. I don't care. So bad. We'll see what we have to do in transfer market. I mean, who? First, hopefully we'll have to see what kind of reputation increase we get first before we can really see. I guess this is where having European football would help, but I mean, considering that we unregistered our best striker because he decided he wanted to leave for some reason. Isn't he already listed? An important player, you're playing for the C team. You're not getting a contract. I'll just ignore that, because I don't care. You might get sold anyway, my man, so you're not getting a contract. So, enjoy yourself. Enjoy it. If you're in our C squad and you're that old, because you're like, you might be 20. 19 or 20, you might be fine. So we'll see. We'll see. Four players at international duty, okay, so. They tried to pull this with Liam Reed, but I kept him from leaving. Got a lot of speculation with you, linking you to the vacant Tottenham post. Are you interested in the job? Yeah, I'll tell you. Ha! No way. No way. He's our best center back still. You know, he's not really that good. Not really that good, but he is our best one, so new contract it is. Also, he's a team leader, so, you know, gotta do it. Effective through balls. They have a Forestiero who was pretty good. Add to our list of potential targets. Well, not really, they have high potentials, but I'm worried about. Transfer list, are you any good? Question is, are you any good here? Not terrible, but what would you play for us? Can't play in the middle for us because passing sucks. I don't think he would do anything for us, unfortunately. 20-year-old center back who's only 3rd division level right now. Might not be good enough for us then. I mean, I don't know. Right, 21. Attacking midfielder. Potentially. Relegation release clause 18.25. You actually need good though. Good tackler. Interesting, interesting. Yep, you're too old for us. 17-year-old. Potential's not that great. Top division level, but maybe just solid. You're coming already. I was in the contracts. Send him back way back in like December or something. We gotta keep an eye out for some young 17-year-old, 18-year-olds that look like they could make the grade that we can buy for cheap to develop. That's what we're to do. We gotta start developing some of them real young. 18. Concentration, eh. Good vision and passing. Touch. Could be interesting. He's not interested though. Not that he's a super athlete. You have to be a striker for us, and the target man. We've had our eye on him a bit. Trifunovsky. Right and left. Oh, he's pretty both-footed here. Makes it a little more interesting. Striker, fast striker. Center back, super expensive. That means scouts don't like him. I don't know. He looks like he could be interesting. Fuller. They related? Andreas? Oh no. Ha. This is Goncalves. I was looking at the assignment is that, yeah. You're 20 and you would not be starting for us, so no. You're A San Marino. I would love to bring you in, but you'd be super expensive and you're not good enough to start, unfortunately. Big jumping reach. 21-year-old striker. Kind of an all-arounder. On the left, maybe? And a center back. 3.9, 18 years old. Mentally needs some work. I don't know, we'll have to think about it. We'll start thinking about it a little bit more after the Udinese match. You are obviously not good enough. We'll loan you out. I will probably want to keep you around a little bit if we can, because you'll be important to the national team probably. Forsman, you may be looking at a first team slot next season. Been developing pretty well. Maybe after the preseason, kick it up a little bit more, but you've been looking pretty solid. You only got a year left in your contract. You're not quite good enough. You gotta develop quick to hit the first team for us. Unfortunately, because that's the way it goes. And then we can keep you around a little bit. You don't always have the ability to be patient because we need first teamers to keep us going. It's Turnbull. We gotta keep improving our team so that we can keep bringing in players that are able to get us into Europe. Haven't quite been there yet, and it's really hard to bring in young players that would be good enough to do that because Wonder Kids don't want to come yet, and they're super expensive anyway. But we are getting to a point where I might be able to bring in some that are just under that, like Hara is just under that. Since we are not quite developing yet, it hasn't quite worked out yet, but we're trying to bring in those from the B side at least. And Genie's still not a Wonder Kid. I mean, he's just good, but really just physically good. Mentally, he's starting to get there a little bit, but defensively, yeah. Oh, he's improved significantly. That's good. Of course, they're happy with us there. But yeah, they're all coming up from the B side. I want to see the squad actually. From the B side, we will have Victor Luis, who will come in to be the backup on the left. Basically, Smetzer with some crossing, so he got some room to improve still. He's not quite as good as we were hoping, but should be good enough for the level. He'll be coming up. Antonio Magalhães? I don't know. My Portuguese is not very good. Magalhães. We'll probably make the step up too. Pretty solid. Physically, one of our better ones as well. So, very happy to see him. Modesti probably will go out on loan next year to try and get him up. He's not quite ready, I don't think, to step in, but he definitely has a future with the club. Leverani is probably the closest of our youth intake prospects to make the step up. At least the ones in the B side. I mean, we have like 4 or 5 already that have stepped into the first team. He definitely got some stuff. He technically is, his technicals is a problem, and his physicals are not the best. But he might go out on loan. We'll see if we can get him ready for 2 seasons from now. You're not the one I'm thinking of. It's the Fiorini? No. Focchini is starting to come along as a potential forward. His potential is not all the way to where we would like it. Could still be a good, solid top division player. Physically, he's good. He's starting to come around mentally a bit, so he's someone to keep an eye on as well. Yeah. So we have players coming. So we don't always have to buy, but if we can get a player that will improve the team a lot. We will definitely drop the cash to do that, because we want to raise the talent level of the team. And I think the two places we really need to do that, I think, are going to be goalkeeper if we can, which is hard because it's hard to find a keeper who's like 19 or 20 who would be able to step in to the first team. And we did see one Wonder Kid goalkeeper, but he was not interested in coming even if we could afford him. Also, he'll be playing with us next season in the B side, so we can work on that personality and also get him to develop on our side here. And if we can find a good center back, that would be the other spot that I would be very hopeful for. Our signings have been solid, but nothing earth-shattering, and we definitely need a center back anchor out there. Hassani is solid, but we need a star back there to really organize the defense and keep the defense going. Yeah, we don't have another keeper that first team quality besides Shinton. Shinton's okay. He's solid, but he's not. He's someone better. He probably might be the worst keeper in the league right now, unfortunately. But none of the younger ones had developed their mentals enough to really be viable at this level, which is the problem. High amount of extra training has been asked. What? Why are you mad about this? Why? I don't care. Too bad. Do it. You are definitely need a lot of work. But here's Shinton, so he's like solid, decent, nothing too special here. And our backups, of course, Mosquera, who's been with us since our first season. Technically good, but mentally not enough. Gualandi, who's one of the ones who from our youth intake. Technically got some technicals. His mentals have not quite hit there yet, but he's got a chance to get there, which is nice. Cicchetti, another one, pretty good. Good handling, good reflexes. 101's not as good. Mentally not quite, but not terrible either. Composure bad. Mayani, not ready. He's 18. He needs a lot of work. Might be a later bloomer. He's either footed too. This is the one we got in our latest youth intake. Cassidy. He's casual personality, so that's not good. We're trying to get that off of him through some mentoring. He's got talent, and we bought Healthguard here, who's got some great technicals here. 16 handling, 16 reflexes, 12 101s. Mentals are getting there too, so he's actually someone who we're actually kind of excited about. So yeah, so if we could find a top class goalkeeper, that'd be nice. I feel like we're in the attacking, in the midfield and in attack, we're pretty good. Although, you know, would never hurt to get another striker in, especially a complete maybe, or someone like Mario Medina, who's our resident wonder kid who can play as that complete forward or in the midfield. get another star there to help Riva out a little bit. Campos still betting in, so he has not been great yet, but I'm confident he'll be pretty good. Victor Michelle is somehow still scoring. I don't even know how. He's not that good attribute wise, but apparently he just doesn't want to stop scoring. Just crazy. I kind of wish we could have gotten Maldonado around, because I'm curious to see how many goals he would have put up and where we would have been with him. But since he's a traitor and wanted to leave, he can leave. He can not be registered, and he can sit and watch, just train for the next, or he's been training since the end of January, so good luck to him. But he had 16 through January. He probably would have hit 20 easily, maybe even like 25 or so. So, oh well, or more. I mean, since Victor Michel's gone with the 12, since he's picked up the scoring select, maybe if Maldini had picked that up, then that would have been what, 28 in the league. Might have had a chance at 30. But no, he wants to go to the Greek league and be a big fish in a small pond, which, you know, yeah, no, sometimes for a model citizen, apparently that's how things work. Makes sense to me. Especially with all those other teams interested, he just said, oh, Olympiacos, that's a great opportunity. Not bitter about it there, not bitter about it. But yeah, we have some players on our team. It's just fitting things around us. This is the retain list. Oh, Allen's getting released? Wow. Really made 22 appearances? Holy, what? Weird. Oh, no, he made 129. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, he didn't make very many this year. Oh, he was not registered? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so close contest between two evenly matched teams were away, so it's not going to be fun. Of course, Parma wasn't any better than us either, but they still kill us. Some kind of defense here, but we're more clinical than they are. Banucci, potential Serie B, improved a little bit, but not enough. Teo Rusty is blown up. The problem with him, oh, he's fickle now instead of just a mercenary. Perfect. So he's going in the right direction now, that's good. He was a pure mercenary. But he is someone to keep an eye on. 18. Has he really been around that long? Yeah, it seems like he was in one of our first, or one of our latest youth intakes. But starting to put it together a bit. Ron Mason's out in the US on loan right now. 20. Still got some potential. We have to think whether we want to keep him around or not. I'm not sure. Right this second, we'll see. Forsman good. Another American that we brought in for the B-side to see if he had some potential. Not terrible, not terrible. Wow, a lot of people on the short list here coming off. Plus they had a scouting report day this day. Ukrainians. Yegorov, Russian. I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. "17-year-old potential? Yes, sir. We'll keep that on the list. Larson, goalkeeper. Leonardo. Unsure about this. Vergara. 20-year-olds. These would be good. How about that one? Grigoyan. Promising winger, but scouts really don't like him. Gutierrez. Real Sociedad. He's probably super expensive. Magus. Lopez. Scouts don't like him either. Central defender. I don't think he's as bad as they think. Ventre. Some potential there. Okay. Home advantage gives us the edge. We have mathematically confirmed a place. Yep. They've only won 1 of their last 5. Oh, we're at home. I thought we were away. Alright. About to begin. Okay, what do we got for the press here? Luca Gotti has a reputation for having a more direct style of soccer with his Udinese Calcio side. What are your thoughts about the way they play? Well, I try to focus on us. Your response seems to suggest an unwillingness to adapt your tactics. Well, I believe that over the course of time will be harder to play against than the other way around. Cheney's been with you up your journey to the league. Says how important. Speaks for itself. You've asked this question about 15 times this season. Many standout attributes, of course. Better make a difference. You gotta play well this match. Though the campaign isn't quite over, your team has nothing left to play for. We do have something left to play for. It will depend on what team above us does. Why did I just blank on who's ahead of us? Is it Atalanta? But if they lose and we win, we're in Europe, so we have a chance. We gotta take care of business, though. Do you fear going through the motions somewhat? No. Try asking the fans if they feel we got nothing to play for. Going discontent, your reluctance to play as you promised in a direct manner. I have no idea what they're talking about. We play pretty direct. Yeah, Atalanta, so I think we have everything to play for, personally. That's kind of what sucks about the press conferences in the game, is that same questions over and over and over again. Definitely need a bigger variety of questions to come out, because yeah, I've literally answered the question about Mancini coming up to the leagues at least 10 times over the course of just this season. And like pretty much every single question here has been repeated at least 4 times. I've not been surprised by a question or seen like a new question since like the beginning of the season, and I don't even think any of those were actually new ones. I'm sure I got the same thing past couple of seasons anyway. All right. Okay. Guess of course he's the casual one, so it feels like you criticize him for training a bit too often. Get it right. Do you think for positive? No. I guess you're not doing events. That's a shame. Oh, he really upset me here. I can't accept it. You're still casual, right? Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. I don't care. Praise those that train well. Oh, you've been praised enough, apparently. Right, Conte. Fort's been pretty solid at the B level here. Second division. Helped them to 6th in the second half of the season. That's pretty good. Conte is a Regina in B, so he's been there the entire season. It's pretty good there. 13th mid-table side there. We have one player playing in the Turkish top division on loan. The promoted side needed a defender. They came in. I was like, that's good experience. Bermudez was not going to be a player that was going to be in the first team, so it's good to get him top level experience, even if it was a league that's not quite to our standard, but I think that was still a good idea. Oscoboini. Unambitious too. Goalkeeper. Handling good. Inter trying to clinch the title. Very interesting. Alright, let's see if we can end the season on a high note. That's all I want to see. Because I gotta bring Lehane back into the squad because he served his suspension. He'll be starting. It'll be good to have the break here. Give the players that we brought in a chance to bet in. I mean, if you had a couple players, Hara has not been as good as he could be. I think he'll be better next season. You just trying to figure out the best way to get the most out of him. And Campos as well. He's driven in now. He's dropping off here. That's really weird. Okay, let's see what we got. Where are you, Lane? There you are. All right. Barca and Gutierrez have not played well together. They're both well suited here, so why do you think you need a new contract? You're a squad player and you're a squad player. I don't think, unless you want a longer one, well, we can look at it a little bit. Let's do this. I'm gonna bring Victor Michelle off the bench. We have Campos shot here. Alright then, let's end the season. Like I said, on a strong note here. That would be the way to go here. We have our chance. We just gotta take it, it looks like. Although, to be fair, I'm not really actually sure what the tiebreaker is. Alright. Let's do it. Lack familiarity with the formation. The formation not changed in 5 years. We've made slight adjustments here and there, but really. It's time to end this poor run of form. Let's do it. Ooh. For the fans. Oh, some people are ready for that one. Normally, like, for the fans, it gets everyone going, but in like other saves I've done, these guys have not really responded to that one. Unfortunately for me. Double wingbacks can be on their weaker foot as well. You're not doing anything with you, apparently. Okay, Wonder Kid. Oh yeah, because he's super fast, so we don't want to be too close to him. Alright, Special Heart takes the captain's armband. What do you see as him as leader? It's natural choice, because he has captain material written all over him. Team today has been heavily impacted by international call-ups. How do you see that affecting the match? It's an opportunity for some players to step in and make an impression, even though it has not really affected that much, except for Ugu Chukwu. The others are B-teamers that are gone. We're not too worried about. The only reason why they're on the A side roster there is just, look at that, that's a foul. How come that didn't get called? It's all about our training facilities and training and stuff. Okay, we are holding possession here. Take it up. Haven't created anything yet. Oh, that's a sneaky shot there. Very sneaky. Come on, y'all. Oh my god. Of course. Standing there wide open. Of course. I don't know how guy didn't win that in the air there. Oh, they're killing us. This is... We are not creating anything. Awesome. Good job, guys. Yay us. Yay us. What is that? That's not even to anyone near any of our guys. And it's just, it's a free kick. There's no reason for it to be acting like he's like under a ton of pressure. I go. Look it out. Yep. Turn him. Go. 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 Oh, that would have been a tough matchup there against Forestiero because he's super fast. Faster than Campo is already, apparently. On your weaker foot, but... Beat him. Beat him. Rivo drop in to get the ball a little bit here now. Okay, now they're dropping in the same area now. It normally doesn't happen too much. Who got that off? Not creating anything new out of them. We're better than they are. Come on. Oh my god, no one. Oh. Going with the... I'm not happy here. I want to tick it up. We might have to go and attack at the end. I mean, that's not going to matter. So, once we start making substitutions, we might go for the attacking, the pressing and attacking. So, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. We're in 8th. At the okay, Campo's not doing anything. We're gonna bring in Victor Michel. And we are going to start trying to control this match. Rio's looking off pace. Bring in Mario Medina. Hara has been playing well though. I don't want to get... You guys are going. On the right though, we've got to go more attacking. Make sure I grab the right one. Yep. They're going more attacking too, so everyone is attacking. Everyone is attacking. Everyone is kung fu fighting. They're trying to lower the tempo. Well, we're gonna up our tempo now a little bit. Be more expressive. See what we get. I don't know what that was all about. Pass. You didn't move the ball, man. Move the ball. Everyone's tired, of course. 2 subs. And actually what we're gonna do, I don't want to do this, but it's 5 minutes left. Don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Because he dead tired. See if anyone can do anything here. Apparently give them an opportunity. Oh, come on. Close that down. Come on, Rossi. There we go. 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 Hit him. Yep, go. Go. You had another dribble. You just beat him to the inside. You had him. You had him. That's just not a good ball. That's why, Schmetzer, you don't play. They're pressing us too. You don't want to get this Schmetzer either. On the right, go. Go. No one's chasing it. Go, Tier, you're supposed to be attacking. How come you're not attacking that? Another terrible performance. Alright, so 8th it is. 8th it is. Well, I mean, it's pretty good inaugural season in the top flight. How would you rate that clash as a final match? I think most of the players were already on vacation mentally. But I will take it out. We wouldn't have... no, we would not. Of course, the media thinks that they're holding them to draw is something to be proud of, but it's not. He started off with goals in the first 2 matches for us and tapered off here. I mean, yeah. Could have been us. Could have been us if we get the win. Wait, we got a draw. No, we wouldn't have been able to. Adelan evicted up, yeah, because they got a draw. Never mind. So it didn't matter what happened. 10.86 million for team in 8th place, not bad. However, one stage looked like qualifying. Yeah, I know, but it happens. All right, so that was a pretty good season for us. I would say 8th, considering that media had us picked as last, and we were. Board was predicting us, wanted us to fight against relegation, or no, avoid relegation, but it ended up being having a top half finish just out of the European places. I think that's pretty darn good. And we are getting along with some of our San Marinese players that are supposed to be coming through. Mancini was one, apparently. You know, 12 caps. Pretty much all of them. Oh, I forgot about that. Doesn't matter now. I forget I always get muted there with playing this. Anyway, with Mancini, somehow 12 caps, all being competitive matches can switch to Italian. I don't know how that works. He's not the only one. Luigi, at least, San Marino still one of the star players for the national side. Starting to consider whether he should be looking to move to a bigger club. Let's try there, man. I mean, Baciocchi here is catching up to him, actually. He's not as athletic, but mentally he's good, and he's not bad on the technical side either, and will be able to swap to the left too, so it's not the worst thing, but he is definitely a potential to be a world-class back, so we'd like to hold on to him. Also, who else? Yes, the Gualtieri cousins. Another one who switched to Italian, even though he has 21 caps with the San Marino team. And now he switched to Italian somehow. Another one. He has a lot of potential too. He's developing. Not as much as we would have liked, I don't think. Depending on what we bring around, we may send him out on loan. But it's not like he was terrible for us. Its cousin is, of course, Piccolo. He is stuck being San Marinese though. So he's got potential to grow a little bit if you kind of shift him off to the right, because we haven't been able to decide what to do with him. I think that's probably where, because he's a winger, and that's what we do with wingers. Peschini, who's been our captain, is obviously not good enough anymore. We had to decide what to do with him, but you know, we've developed him as much as possible. Then we have like our goalkeepers who have both switched to Italian, even though I think they're both San Marinese. Yeah. Maiani also San Marinese and has switched over as well. Others that could be coming close, like I said, Bacciochi or Becciocchi coming. Gasparoni also plays on the right. Got a lot of potential. We are breaking out the right fullbacks, honestly. Actually, I should do it this way. Squad. So we can see here what the potentials are on some of these guys. Then youth and takers here. Bugli, who's San Marinese, his potential is not as good as I thought it would be. Good passer though, he could still be something. Definitely gonna go out on loan next season, see if we can get him going a little bit. Probably does not have a first team spot for him. We talked about Liverani earlier, San Marinese as well. He hasn't switched, luckily. But this is the problem right now with our San Marinese national team, is that a lot of our good prospects are switching over to Italian for some reason, even though they have lots of caps. But hopefully he'll stay because he's pretty good. He got some room to grow. That would be nice. Luca Machina here. Speedy. Also was kind of a winger. But we're kind of converting him into a striker, so he could be good. Those are really the guys that are really San Marinese prospects here. So, but yeah, so we're working on it. We'll soon, hopefully, be able to take over the national team. I think we'll start looking into it. I haven't been offered it. I kind of wish I could, but I mean, I could go in there and fire the guy and take it over, but rather just wait for it to open up and take over. Why did I do that? I could just do it this way. Which one is it? We are in Italy, so general is League Nation San Marino. Coach Mazza has been here. He joined 21, so he joined a while ago. World ranking up to 200 though, that's pretty good. Kinda like that. So yeah, we've actually been climbing. Oh, actually it's right here. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Does it go back further? It does not go back further. 2015. So all the way up to 199 at one point, so that's pretty good. Yeah, once I can take over this, I will do it, but yeah, that's the way it goes. They don't list it because we're not in the league, so apparently it does not matter, but that's okay. Anyway, so that's gonna do it here for us. In our fifth season, we're gonna be working on transfer window and such, but this will be the last stream of this for a little bit. maybe switch over to Mario Golf, but I will be doing some updates and put those up on YouTube as we go along. So we can keep going, because I will be playing this and continue pushing it forward to see how this goes. So give me a lookout for that. Definitely be keeping it up. But if you're enjoying yourself here on Twitch, that follow button, hit notification button coming out again. Like I said, we'll be always playing new stuff all the time, cycling through stuff. So definitely come check us out. You can follow us on social media at Streams by Star on Twitter, ! Twitter in the chat, and ! YT get you to the YouTube page where you'll be able to find archives of this, and of course the updates as we do them, and other playthroughs that we're doing. So check all that stuff out. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff there. And there's a link to the Twitch and the Twitter in the description, so everything is easy to get to. So once again, thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for watching, supporting, all of that. Really appreciate it. So stay well out there, stay safe. I'll see y'all next time.